Hello! We have come, we have seen, we have conquered, kind of. As we come back into a scene of the champions having escaped a swarm, a horde of these magma fiends, creatures, undead, coming from the earth and potentially from the volcano, whatever its source and whatever triggered it. You meet someone who is from a local settlement. You have, at this point, concluded as you exit the tree line next to the lake, which seems to be offering some sort of protection to this colony. You ascertain that there were truly people, is what you saw in that arcane telescope of Darius's, which vehicle currently clutches in his hand. And as you're going around the lake, you're having to go around the far side. So in this time, you have time to have conversation. As you travel around, and again, you see these kind of smoldering, like building parts of smoke. I mean, from this camp seems to be like, just from how it looks from the outside with the wooden palisades and everything, it looks like they're just, it's almost like entering a war zone. And as you go around, so Ellie, the elvish lady, and you, at this time you notice that she has kind of the traditional elvish ears, but she does also have kind of more human-like features. You assume she's actually a half-elf. But again, she has green hair, dyed like almost like fae-touched. And she dresses kind of all green as well. She has, and you see she carries with her like a satchel bag as well, and you can see like kind of parchment and scrolls kind of poking out. Some of them have been singed, obviously, in the attack. And she's walking along, so she's like, so where have you guys come from? I heard there was maybe other, I guess, interested parties coming to here. I mean, I don't know what you guys are here for, or well, I mean, you don't have to tell me if it's like top secret, or there's also like I'm quite interested in history myself, and obviously this thing's popped up, and she's just going on a ramble. Like she's just like a very nervous like talker. But you do get a sense the way she talks them well and how she delivers herself, she is intelligent. She's just a bit of a, yeah, she's talking out of just kind of nerves, especially with what's just happened. What obviously maybe it's a result of what's happening. Is this her actual personality, or is it a result of whatever is happening at this colony site? Now, the first colony you've come across, which speaks to the rumors that there are probably, if this one's here and yours exists, how many others out there made landfall?
Well, I think we'll start by, I'm gonna grab my donkey jerky and be like, you owe me one donkey.
Why do I owe you a donkey?
Look at the jerky. It's flapping around.
I don't. Stop it. I don't. No, I'm not. No. Stop it. This. I didn't. You. How did you go so fast? Did you? I mean, I'm familiar with some arcane. I'm assuming that was a haste spell. Why you would do it going into a crowd of monsters, I don't understand. So you know what? It's your fault.
He is in fact the world's fastest man.
With my pot belly. Man,
he is in fact the world's fastest man, and also the world's stupidest man. He's not wrong. He's all muscles. All twitch muscles, no brain. No brain. That's his brain, look at it.
Yeah,
just like, yeah.
the donkey around.
That was his brain was in the donkey, now he's stupid.
She turns to you like, you know what? I can kind of see what you're saying. It kind of makes sense. Sorry, and what's your name? Sorry. What are all your names?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming to my rescue.
Double thumbs up.
Okay, no, we're really right about the brain thing.
Yes. His name
Oh no.
is Leamington.
Leamington.
Yes.
Roll a deception. It's not hard, you see.
Amazing.
I'm gonna make it just a halfway house of 50.
Oh, Jesus.
Roll insight.
I get it.
12 plus.
I'm not exactly against them not knowing everything about me.
Come on, be super high. 22.
20 fucking 2. She goes, he seems like a Leamington, yeah.
Please don't hit you.
He's actually a gnome. Incredibly tall. Incredibly tall.
Okay, I'm not that
World's
stupid. I
best
believe he's, like, I believe you about the name, but he is not a gnome. Look at him.
And a rogue.
No. No, he does have the brains of a gnome. If
That's a bit much.
If that gnome had no brains.
Brilliant.
Well, I don't know how I feel about that statement, but yes. Who are you?
My name is Rentisha Boulevard McMarcinus the Third.
I can say make another deception check, and it's definitely a higher DC. That is bullshit.
That's 12.
Okay,
Ooh.
so I need to.
Oh, this is fun.
Basically. Where's my? I just had it. There we go. What can I call you for short?
Tisha.
Okay, Tisha. Nice to meet you, Tisha. Tisha and Leamington. And Vehicle's just standing there going. These guys are assholes. That's what they are. Arsehole number one, arsehole number two.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, vehicle.
I don't know why they keep calling me this thing. I am vehicle. It's like, well, you gotta be honest. It does sound like vehicle. Yeah, he goes like, okay, so you're asshole number three. Is that it? It's like, no, my name is Ellie.
Ellie the elf.
Ellie Eldridge.
Oh.
Ellie Eldridge.
Ooh.
Do
Do you happen to know a blast of some sort?
She's.
No.
Ah.
What? No.
Ah.
No. I see. No, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
No. But I am I am a archaeologist of sorts. I must.
Boring.
Magic missile. No. She goes, well, I understand it's not too interesting. It can be a very tedious activity, excavating and all these things and doing the hard work. You know, you wouldn't be familiar with that. But yes, I try to, especially when this land appeared out of nowhere, and obviously everybody scrambled to try and get here in such very short time, like a few months or whatever. I wanted to come here and find the lost part of our histories. So I jumped ship, grabbed anything I could carry, and a backpack, and here I am. But it's not been exactly what I thought it would be. And she points obviously to the state of things. As you are starting to get closer, you will see beyond the wind palaces, they've actually built trenches in to try and give them a bit more kind of some defensive capabilities, especially with the lack of resources they have. You know, they came with like simple things to set up, like a small, like similar to your own, but this is their kind of makeshift attempt of, back at Strider's Bay, which is where you guys are from. The entrance you exited into the jungle, you will remember they were building some sort of like wall gate system made out of the jungle trees, but like at least there's some sort of defense being made. This is like something they've thrown together because it seems, and I'll say roll a insight check.
Sure. Ooh. 24.
Whoa. Not that. 9.
9. I don't think you've ever come across anything like this. Being like advanced scout and you in your age, you've come across like small settlements, not necessarily under attack, but you will assume it's because they're constantly under attack. They can't really build anything without a break.
Hey Tish, guess what? I think they're constantly under attack.
Yeah, figures.
How close are they to that lake that we crossed?
So you have been going around the outside of this lake from the other side,
Yep.
and as last time I described it, on the other side you have this volcano and the magma flow, but it's kind of just stopped short of the lake, and there's like it's not advanced any further. I will say no, not high enough. So you'll notice that that circumference, even though that you noticed before, like some weird kind of like it's stuck in a snow globe, like it's not, the lava hasn't advanced any further.
Yeah.
Well, the smoke hasn't advanced. It's not flowing like normal smoke and fire and ash and magma. But with your current insight, what did you roll again?
24.
Oh no, actually you did roll quite high. You will notice actually that even though it's not crossing the water into the water, like it would normally flow into the water, right? It's actually going around the opposite side of the lake, and you will see it slowly. It's hard because it's so minimal movement. You will see that as you're walking around, you feel like it's gone a couple of meters.
Okay.
But it's like flowing purposely, like it's got a mind of its own, in the direction it wants to go.
So is the settlement, it's next to the lake?
Yeah. So it's
But it's not
on the opposite side where the lava is, which is why they're currently slightly more protected and not just consumed by lava itself. The lake is given that kind of temporary protection, as you're seeing the magma is starting to, like almost like an intelligent life itself, starting to move around the obstacle rather than trying to go naturally. What it would do is just go into and start cooling off, right? You've come from like a wooden tree at light on the technically where the lava is, but it's like the lava is ignoring it and it's just going this way. It's trying to get the fastest possible route because you're having to go around the long way.
Yeah.
So it's trying to get the fastest possible route at the speed it's going at. So again, it's not natural. You would think when lava would flow towards it, it would be burning the trees, but again, it just has this level of sentience, almost. It is being guided in a magical way. In what kind of respect is you can't possibly know at this point without any sort of further information, but you know it's not natural, so it must therefore be magical.
Cool.
So as you're approaching, as you're seeing these trenches, seeing these palisades.
May I ask Ellie a question?
Yes, go ahead.
So you guys are next to a lake.
Mm-hmm.
I assume the things that are attacking you are the same creatures that attacked us? Is that fair?
Yes.
Are you all morons?
What's that fucking mean?
Okay. Okay. Have you heard of siege mechanics?
Not particularly myself, no.
Okay, fine. Okay. I might need your help with this, if you
We're
wouldn't
mostly
mind.
civilians. We don't.
Okay, that's fine. Stupid civilians. I might need your help with this, if you wouldn't mind altering yourself at some point. And I get out a spade, and start digging, little bit by little bit, or sort of changing the direction of the water. So it now has two paths. One path that starts to slowly go around the little town that they've built, bit by bit.
It's pretty slow.
It's pretty slow, but this is why I need you to alter self.
So their initial trench is on the inside, but obviously if you're wanting to try and build something like that, that will be very time consuming because the depth you would need to go to, and then if you want to create a sort of Moat and Bailey situation.
Yeah. I assume that perhaps others would see this and be like, oh yeah, we are stupid idiots. We're stupid. Why did we not do this? Maybe come and help.
No, I appreciate the thought, but we have thought of this, but in between attacks, it's very fucking difficult to set this sort of thing up.
Quick!
Because he calls me in the morning.
Fair. Okay,
He's the world's stupidest.
yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yes, you did say this.
All that's basically happened so far is I've gotten knee deep in water.
Yes.
Come on, we can do this!
But he's very fast. Observe.
Yeah. Haste.
Go.
If you could alter yourself into a JCB, we could make this very easy.
Wow.
Yes. There is the other problem of what is happening with the magma.
Right.
She goes, well, the problem is, at the moment, is the colony is kind of split into camps, separate camps. And what I mean by that is, prior to this, we were holding elections to decide who would run this colony. And it's not exactly gone the way we expected.
Far right.
No. No.
Far left.
No.
Oh no.
So
Did we cut that?
I'm not sure. Scenes 2 now. So with that, we have many cans. We had someone who wanted to create a monarchy. We had someone who wanted to go down the route of a plutocracy. There was, those who wanted to do democracy, and then there was others that, it turned out to be a cult.
Fun.
They've been mostly dealt with.
Go on.
There's a group here that managed to defeat their leader. The leader was called Deimos, and they called themselves the Priests of Pyros.
I know that name.
You do know that now. It seems to be an entity linked with that volcano somehow.
May I call forth Father?
You can do.
Father!
Let's get this clear. I'm not your father.
No, you're not my father, but you are a father.
I don't understand that.
I'm technically a father as well. I could be just calling for myself.
No,
By the way, this is all happening out loud. Both sides of the conversation are coming out my mouth.
and she leads into you.
Yes.
Is he okay?
He's very stupid. Fair, just let him play. That's fine.
Let him play.
Let him play. It's better to have him distracted, and because then he's safe.
Okay.
He's not getting into trouble.
Okay.
He's digging a hole, he's playing in the water, and he's talking to himself. So
I've also...
So it's a big child, is what.
Yes.
But you're the child.
I may look like a child and be the age of a child. I'm very tall.
It almost seems like you're the most sensible here.
Well, I mean, one of us is the most stupid man on the earth. One of us is a method of transportation, and one of them is me. So, possibly, you're saved.
You're welcome.
As this conversation is happening on the outside and the inside, you're having this conversation with the entity, and you're kind of like, it's like, no, but I'm the father, you're the father, blah, blah, blah. And you go like, and he goes, you had a question for me?
Yeah, we heard that Pyros bloke. We heard his name again. Top lad. So
He is not.
he's not a top. Okay, I apologise. Bottom lad. So he. That was very stupid. Stupid as man. There you go. So he sounds like he's got some followers. Do you know anything of a cult of followers?
No, this is new.
Okay.
He must be taking advantage of being one of the few to wake up first from the dormancy to recruit those to his bidding. And as you're having this conversation, Ellie continues to talk about what she was saying. We've discovered those things and what they truly are. When we first arrived here, and you saw this event unfold, we were just traveling to the best spot we could find, and we saw the source of water here. We saw the mountains, we saw the trees, and we thought, this is perfect farmland. We had got irrigation. We've got, and as we were making our way there, the volcano erupted. There was like 1,000 of us, and it killed almost half. We're only a handful of people really here. A couple hundred at most, if you want to not include those we have lost post. And those things, they were those people. They came back and started killing us. There's this group, they've left to try and deal with the situation at a source, led by someone I know. Their name's Wyatt. They defeated Damios here. He's dead. But not after causing a lot of death in the process. During the elections, he got one of the candidates assassinated. And then when he lost, he killed our elected leader, Entros. And a fight ensued. More bodies get added to the pile. We discovered as people died, those cult members were using the bodies and feeding it to the magma, which allows it to spread. Feeding it. Damios called this place Pyre when he tried to take over. And to be honest, a lot of us, considering everything that's happened, are finding hard to try and move on from that name, but we want to. Because this place is just one big funeral pyre. But some of us want to call this or die. And anybody speak any sort of Elvish at all?
I think so.
Honestly.
Priest did. Does that count? No, damn it. No.
It's named, and it's particularly named after, well, because of this. And she points just to the general outlay of the camp, and you see there are groups of individuals who are kind of in this colony creating lines, creating boundaries. I don't think we got rid of all the cult members because this is still happening, and everybody doesn't trust each other, and they're all split into camps, and a lot of them are the followers of the different electorates, they be alive or dead. We're starting to call this place or die because it translates as the city of the divided.
Bryn's just going to look at people sort of, like you say, sort of, I assume they're like drawing bits in the sand or
they're getting just like even broken crates, anything, literally just debris to form these lines. And everybody's kind of this sense of distrust, but they all understand they're under attack, but it doesn't mean they just want to survive.
Bryn, being the moron that he is,
Yes.
he's going to say the most moronic thing, which is, of course, probably wouldn't put the word die in your town name, given what's happened. Haste.
He's not haste.
I know.
I'm saying haste to myself. Haste.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you're fucked, we're fucked, everyone is fucked. Probably time to leave.
Or
Where to?
to me, it sounds like something a bit more interesting is happening here. It sounds to me that you need to find a leader, somebody who's going to lead this town in a way, that forward. And I can think of no better person.
Well, we do actually have
No better person
this
than
is
my.
Anders, and you see this gentleman he
Thanks for
There's
your
no two
votes,
sides.
Levington.
and you see this gentleman has like a mohawk situation going on.
Okay.
But he is like fucking hench, like he's built like a shit brick house, and he either side, and he is followed by a couple of individuals. You'll see there's and she says, this is Anders and this is his jackboots. They're all former loggers, lumberjacks. They have somewhat become our militia because we don't really have any sort of military anything here. It's just a bunch of people trying to survive, and he is trying to keep us all together. And you'll see they're all characterized with they both have hand axes on either side of them. And you can see they're kind of padded up as attempt to be fireproof as best they can.
Is he a good person? Is he okay?
He's better than most.
He's a lumberjack and he's okay. That's a bad one.
So disadvantage on your next check.
That's fair.
It's good to have hard-working people in charge.
Yes.
Yes.
They work all night.
Yeah.
They work all day.
Yeah.
He's a lumberjack and he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all day.
Yay! I'm glad that went somewhere.
I can respect that.
Fantastic. I'm happy.
I mean, sorry, I've been talking about us, but where have you guys come from?
Oh, around.
Dragon.
We took a lift.
A
Yeah.
dragon?
An
Yeah.
Uber.
Followed
the yellow brick road.
tentacle monster. Yeah.
Tentacle month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're having a fucking shit time too.
Or a convention.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty standard stuff, really. Pretty standard day.
It's just what we do.
Yeah.
Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Ryoko kind of has been made a point not talking about anything.
You seen any mind flayers, Ellie?
Mind flares?
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh, dragons? These fucking things are now mind flares?
Yeah.
This place is... If I wasn't so intrigued by all this new stuff, I'd just be fucking freaking the fuck out.
Well, fortunately, your soon-to-be newly elected leader just cast bomb, and it resolves everything. Really.
I passed God.
yeah, basically.
I think we're good for elections for a while.
Okay, that's fine. Maybe later. We'll do a coup later.
Can we... All they drop their weapons. What?
No, it's a dance.
Yeah.
Yes.
in very the water's now up to here, and I'm trying to do a dance.
Yeah,
but I can't move.
He's a cleric. He worships a pigeon god.
Yeah.
You have become a rubber duck. She says, look, if you don't trust us, we understand. This place is not exactly brimming with trust right now.
Okay.
So you don't need to tell us where you're from, but you saved my life. And Anders goes, is like, we did?
Yes, we did.
Thank you for that.
That's okay.
We can try to find you some accommodations you can rest.
That's not
Cool.
a bad idea.
Yes, that would be nice. Yes.
They're definitely tired. Let's get them.
Brain from underwater goes,
Gentlemen,
yes,
please
thank you.
escort them to any sort of whatever sort of accommodation we have left to offer.
Lovely.
There are plenty of spare tents.
Towels?
And you will be escorted. Ellie follows you for part of the way before he's like, I need to dive this way. My place is down here, and I've been trying to at least get as far as I can and map places and try and find something that can help us fight these things.
Oh, do you have any maps?
Ooh.
Not as of yet. I'm doing the math and stuff, but I can definitely create something that you want a map.
I feel like everyone needs a map.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I guess I'll create a library of sorts, and I can make copies, and I can distribute that to the population. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah. You know what? Yes.
Bryn ventures deep into himself and grabs hold of his one brain cell and says, wait, she said she was an archaeologist and thinks I can ask a question about this. Before you run away, because obviously the GM has had enough of being this person for a while, could you just, have you found anything interesting from your archaeological digs?
Not me, but the same adventurers I talked to you about, they have found, unfortunately now collapsed, seemed to be some sort of old laboratory that maybe belonged to the one that they call Pyre. But it has, they said, collapsed in on them, and weren't able. They managed to retrieve some information. Seems he derives his power from death, but flame.
Mm-hmm.
This would be actually something the entity is kind of described. It describes it into the description of him as a entity, a deity, right? But not necessarily as kind of like. But this is when I think he was a person.
Ooh, okay.
So this is maybe where he used to help himself ascend, or where he was just trying to study. Just a place to study. We didn't get much before they got attacked by those creatures again. And the creatures, in the event of fighting them, brought the whole thing down.
It's worth a little look.
How far away is it from here?
I would say it'd be partially back where we first met, but further, you would have maybe noticed if you came. It seemed, if I think about it right, you came from the other valley.
Mm.
But if you were to go back and then continue traveling north inland, I think that's roughly where it was. We didn't really keep a super record of it because, well, it collapsed. So, but we'd be meaning to go venture back up that way. But they said it's in a mountainside. So if that helps.
Once again, I think I'm just going to go into myself again and find Father, and I'll say, Father, you beautiful clock contrivance. Do you think it would
Father
be worth?
MacGuffin.
Do you think it would be worth maybe exploring this laboratoire that we've heard about?
Maybe you can do to bring him down, on King.
Excellent. This is my way of saying, GM, do you think we should do this, or are you wasting our time? And the GM says,
We've arrived at the final plot destination. Let's leave.
yeah. It seems
It
the GM
is
looks like he's saying
Your
yes.
choice.
Top stuff. Top stuff.
But in the meantime, come. We have some tensions there. They're not the most amazing tents. You are in effectively a battlefield situation. So this is just very kind of put together. I mean, it does the job. It's comfortable enough that you can, and plus there's a lot of vacant tents because the people that were probably using them no longer need them. So you can
go
pull from other. Yes, child, brain of child.
There you go. Actual child, brave child.
Yes.
Are they a bit torn up and sort of like not in great shape?
Maybe one of them has like a slit and daylight comes in and you're like,
I know what I must do. Mending.
Yeah, mending. Definitely do so. Help with some tents. And I think people actually really appreciate it. A small kind gesture. People come up to you and they're just like, well, thank you. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Have we seen you before? Are you?
Hi, your god. No. Sorry, I had to do.
Don't think we've seen you. Any?
No, you probably have.
This is the world's stupidest man.
Mending.
He only says one word. But it is quite useful.
Yeah.
And they go, and are these people? They are from another colony. And they all start whispering amongst themselves like, there are other colonies. We are the only ones here.
Mending.
Lord.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, we'll leave you to it. And he gestures, and he's like, bring it over. And it's just like a small crate of food. We don't have much, but I can give you this. It's mostly like there's like some freshwater fish from the lake. You got kind of that, and then just a couple of fruits, maybe from some of the trees nearby and stuff like that. But apart from that, it's very kind of just very. I mean, you could cook it and stuff like that. Plenty of things are on fire, so it's like. But it's very basic and basic meals. But at least it's going to sustain you.
I think to be fair, I think I'm going to turn it away. Be like, it's fine, we've got our own rations. We're fine, we're sorted. And I get out the charcuterie board and the cheese board, and we enjoy an afternoon snack.
You see, he's very stupid. He's picked up this piece of driftwood and
Yes.
It's just there.
And it's just like very basic cold cuts. Like,
Yeah.
It's only one meat, isn't it?
Donkey. Yeah.
Jerky.
I put the
Some of these people
jerky.
are hungry and they're like,
Yes. Donkey jerky, anyone?
and like people are like struggling to
Wait, turn on that.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. So you got like it's getting late. I have evening patrols to do.
Should we also be setting a watch?
I would recommend do it just for your own sakes.
Okay.
Because extra pair of eyes are not a bad thing here. So please, if you feel like you can contribute, we appreciate you saving Ellie. I don't want to ask more, but do it more for yourself. Because these things can pop up anytime, anywhere.
I'll take the first watch in that case with my fluffiest of boys.
Okay.
And just as I'm sort of passing by things that need mending, I'll say the word mending because that seems to have become a catchphrase now. Should I also be doing?
I guess catchphrase.
Yeah. Should I also be doing a little bit of sending whilst mending?
You can do if you want, yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of other words.
Pending.
Pending, yeah.
Decision.
Pending my mending, I'll do a
Sending.
I suppose Darius. Dear Darius,
Little stealthy.
I say that. Stealthy. So, we saw some fiery dead people. Pretty cool, actually. But a bit worrying. It's to do with the lava,
But 2 for me.
I think.
Okay. There you go. That's who anything goes. Do you know what fucking time it is?
I send back one word, mending.
No, it's like lava creatures. Are you on site with mission?
Dear Darius, sir.
Dear Dyson? Yeah.
Did I say?
Oh, that's for then, yeah.
Yeah, suppose we're doing the mission.
Yeah.
We're with some other folk. They gave us food. Top lads.
About 7 words left.
Okay.
6 words.
Damn it.
5
5
words.
words.
I dug a ditch.
Yes. Very good.
There he goes.
Very tiny.
He goes. Okay, so they're friendly. That's good. Ditch. If you have anything else, save it till morning, please.
That works because I'm
Aye.
out. Cool. Yeah. Mending. Cool. Yeah.
Is there anything you guys would like to do before you take a long rest?
I'm going to make a slight change to my magic spells if you don't mind
Okay.
as well, because I have to swap.
That'll be part of your long rest anyway,
Yeah,
so that's
cool.
fine. Yeah, that's normal. That's cool.
No, I'm good.
Okay. You said you're going to take first
I'll
watch?
take first watch, yeah.
All right. Roll a perception check for me, please.
Absolutely. That's fine.
You can, if you're with Fluffy Boy, I'll let you have advantage.
Thank you. That was going to be a 6, so this will be a 14.
14. It's not too bad.
Not bad.
As you sit here, Laurent, I mean, there's still light here because of the fires and burning. You will just kind of hear people sobbing in despair. You'll see patrols of the jackboots going around. You'll see the volcano just kind of simmering in the distance, flowing in place. Again, it's just such a bizarre sight. As you look at the volcano, a voice enters your mind.
Hello there.
General Kenobi! And he speaks through you.
Okay.
I thought I ended your pitiful existence those centuries ago. Speaking directly to the entity inside you.
Let me
Past
too.
and through you.
Ooh, interesting.
And he says, so what is you? Since I have reawoken, I am getting stronger by the day. Now people have returned to this land, breaking our dormant status. And yes, I said our. I'm not the only one that has awoken. I destroyed your flesh. Now I will destroy your soul. What better way than to finish what I started with your family? I sense the boy has returned to this land, even after your attempts to send him away. How did you do that? I was curious. I will never tell. You stay away from my family. As a bystander, is there anything in this moment?
Yeah, stay away. Ooh.
You only hear the voice, and as it's almost like your eyes close for the moment when you're just in pitch darkness, and then suddenly flaming red eyes appear, and he goes, I was not talking to you, mortal.
Boring.
So you've managed to find yourself a vessel, and this is what you have? You're making this too easy, Azariel. Well,
again.
As we speak,
I'll let you finish.
and as you eventually waken from your slumber, my acolytes will make themselves known to you. A welcoming party. However, it will be I that celebrates. They're coming to greet you the first and last time. Say goodbye to your only son, and your devil bitch wife is next. You see again. And it's daylight.
Oh.
Out of interest, will you be doing a watch as well?
Would I have been doing a watch as during it? Yeah, I guess so.
You can in this moment, just for the sake of this narrative here. If you wanted to, you could. You see, Bryn is just sitting there.
So it's just like sitting there, eyes closed over.
Yeah, and you think he's just kind of sitting there, slumped against the side. You can't really tell if he's awake or asleep.
I will add to this. I think he'll be sweating, like quite a lot.
I'll go and just look at him, and just see if I can sense what's. Bring.
I'll let you roll an insight check this time.
Terrible. 4.
You just see he's sweating, unresponsive. You assume he's asleep.
Bring.
Not in a forced trance.
Okay.
I'll just like.
Does that wake me up? Okay. What I wanted to do was go. Okay.
So in this moment, you can see that, right, okay, he's fell asleep on his watch. I need to take over.
Mm-hmm.
So you can roll a perception check for your watch if you like.
Can I just check if Fluffy Boy is there as well?
I mean, it would be, yeah.
What's his reaction?
Roll an insight for your dog.
Hey.
A animal companion instinct. You know how dogs can kind of sense things.
Yeah. 16.
I'll say at this point, as you go to walk away to continue watching the thing, F-boy starts to like bark as you continue to sweat profusely. It's almost like he's ill. And you kind of why the dog is reacting and just scrabbling at you with like just on your thigh, just trying to wake you up from your trance.
Cool.
Can I just like touch him on the forehead? Does he feel hot? Does he feel like he's got a fever?
He's warm enough to be as if why is he not burst into flame?
Oh, so
Rosie, you, I will not let you. Well, actually, you, because you're a tiefling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you were human or if you weren't a tiefling, you would have done first degree burns in your hand.
Ooh.
But you even though you're fire resistant, you're like, oh, even that's hot for you. You just see steam kind of come off your palm.
Get a pan, get some bacon. Start cooking.
I crack an egg on his forehead. Oh, we need breakfast.
Yeah.
And then it just incinerates into ash. It burns too quick and too hot.
Oh, damn it.
Burn the pan.
I'll look around. Is there any like water bucket or anything?
Make an investigation.
15.
So you do indeed, because of currently the situation they find themselves, you find a collection of bucket waters. You feel like people have made like little kind of fire mustering points with buckets of waters, having access to the lake, and you find a collection of these buckets, and you can pick up one if you want to.
I will pick up one. I'm gonna bring it over to him. I'm just gonna like splash some water on his face.
Steam.
Huh. And he's leant up against the tent right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a fire hazard. I'm gonna try and drag him away from the tent so that he's just like
That's
in an
fair.
open space.
That's fair. I will say, since you're holding onto it, even with your resistance, I will need a Constitution save.
Okay.
Because you're taking some time to pull out a heavy dead weight.
He is a dead weight. 13.
13. I'll be okay. You just about, as soon as you get into where you want, you're like half of you, even as an inferno, just blowing on your hands. Like, that was fucking hot. You're not used to that.
Okay. I'm gonna go get the bucket of water. And I'm just gonna empty it on him.
As you do, it's like a big plume of steam comes off him, and almost like a smoke signal goes into the sky, even though it's dark, so it's hard to see after a while, but around just the other flames and lights of the space, you just see that initial and it just disappears into the sky. And then he's just left there with just still wisps of steam, like a sauna coming off him, but does not awake.
Magic.
At this point, Anders and some of his men comes, what's going on here?
My friend's just really hot.
I think
It's so hot. Yeah. I don't know. Have you seen this?
He looks at the steam and goes, what the hell is going on here? Why is he like this?
Too deep.
I'm just under
My voice is breaking.
I think I will insist and ask where you come from.
under my breath. I just mumble, mending.
He's not mending.
Vieko kind of steps up the plate as he's alerted to some of this, and he stirs in his sleep and goes, that is for us to know, and for you to fuck off. And he stands up, and him and Anders go face to face. He's like, you really want to talk to me like that in my camp? I'll do what the fuck I like. And they're just very, no.
If only there was someone here to calm emotions.
And for a moment,
Ellie
you look down.
comes and just splits them apart and goes, we're really gonna do this, considering the situation. Anders, you should know better. And he goes, oh. And then Vieko, you just arrived here, so show some fucking manners. And he's like, I am in love. And she goes, go back to bed.
Yeah, may I just add one extra thing?
Yes.
As she just adds to that. We shouldn't be tearing each other apart. We should be... And then you hear from me, maybe.
Okay, he's in some sort of trance. I'm not sure what to do here. I've never seen anything like this. I could send him to a deeper sleep. Because the trance, it's almost like when you're in a trance, being half elvish, I kind of know this, that you're kind of awake but asleep. It's this weird point of stasis. If I just send him deeper into sleep, maybe that will knock him out of this. It will send him deeper, but maybe it will stop whatever this is. So she kind of puts her hands over you as steam's coming, rising into her hands. What she does is almost condenses the mist and surrounds you by it and casts sleep on you. And sends you deeper. And it's almost like you're doing as you inhale the steam back in yourself, it's almost like you're clearing your body. And at this point, that's when the connection severs. And that last line from Pyre was delivered to you.
I think then in that case, I'll have to. I think probably the most important thing is to. So, yeah.
Oh, I would have thought all that meant for the clear the sinuses, but I guess there's some gunge up there,
You
man.
can't
That's
clear
probably
these sinuses.
Is that why he's stupid? He's just got too much stuff going on.
Oh no, that's just a natural defect.
Okay, so it's nasal issues, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Problem solved. Now you go to bed, you go to bed. I'm going back to bed.
Does he feel like he's got less hot?
You go to touch, he is cooled down, for sure. There's just residual sweat. But he doesn't seem to be the heat. He seems to be kind of regular temperature at this point, as he's been knocked out of the stasis he was in and switched into an actual sleep rather than just this halfway house. You have no idea what could have caused this, but trancing, and Ellie kind of mentioning it comes across as trancing, is just like a natural race ability, but you can effectively put yourself in a trance or be put into a trance. You know he doesn't have the ability to go into a trance or force himself into one. So you will conclude something has interjected itself into this place. And he was on watch. So he wasn't intending on sleeping, he was awake. And then you found him in the state.
I will lean closer to him and just whisper in his ear, Father, you still there?
Nothing.
Alright. Good night. I'll just walk off. I'm just going to leave him where he is, in a puddle.
And if you want, you can make a perception check for a watch.
I will make a perception check for a watch. A war happens.
Yeah.
I think that's 11?
11.
11. Perception, yeah, 11.
Vehicle comes up to you and goes, "Go on, child. I'll take over."
Alright.
This is... I didn't even get to deliver my dialogue. I had this whole cool thing planned out and then you just fell asleep. That's not good, man. Anyway. You have your long rests. Do things change any spells you like?
Cool, thanks.
As you do, you both are awoken by vehicle.
Okay.
But
Vehicle
also,
reversing.
instead of that, you hear the sounds of screaming and panic and alarm bells ringing. As he wakes you up, he's like, "You got to get up now.
So normal things.
I will get up.
They're under attack again."
I will get up now.
So my moat didn't work. Right.
So what do you guys do in this moment?
Is he awake now?
Yes, this is at this point where you come back and it's daylight for you. We come back to this moment that we were earlier. Boom. I know you see as people running, people screaming.
You're like 20 foot away from the tent, just in the middle of the ground.
You see fire implode somewhere else. Yeah.
I grab hold of Vehicle and go, Vehicle, I had the maddest dream, and you weren't there, and you weren't there, and you weren't there.
What is your fucking voice?
Where's the child? The child, run.
He's here.
Okay, run. I had the maddest dream. You know that Pyros fella?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, right. I was worried you hadn't met. Firstly, he called me stupid.
He was correct.
Yeah. I didn't say it was wrong. I just said he called me it.
He addressed you by your status? Yes.
Yes. And he said he's coming for you, run for you.
Come here.
For you.
Come here.
What's this episode been?
Vehicle says, "Guys, eyes up."
No.
No.
And you see just kind of ahead of you where there were wooden palisades,
Okay.
you will see an entity that has burnt through them by just going through them.
Okay.
And standing there, you see a towering figure, cloaked in tattered, blood-streaked crimson robes. A terrifying fusion of regality and ruin. Their skeletal face, scorched black by unholy fire, sits atop a kind of a frame of like a draped ritualistic armor and dark vestments, a crown fused into the charred bone of their skull, blazed with eternal flame, never ceasing, always consuming. His hands blackened and cracks like old stone, dripping with like blood ichor. And each step they take trails of smoke and ash, and his very presence burns the air around him. So it feels in this moment like, you know, in sauna when it gets really hot and it kind of gets harder to breathe, it's kind of like that. He's just like, air pressure is hot here. And he goes, "My patron Pyros, the taker and the creator of life and destruction for the glory of flame and scorched earth, has given me new life. I told you all that his way is the path of everlasting life. Instead you killed me. But alas, I am a living martyr. I have come to deliver his judgment. His burnt bishop." Points to you, Runs. Says, "I will begin with this abomination, as my lord commands it."
I think you met him.
"I want you to see this." And points and looks at you, not removing the finger, speaking again through you.
No.
Directly addressing the entity. You feel the entity like bashing against your body, your soul. Just feel like
I'll be
you to
rich.
take him down now.
Yeah.
You like your physical jerking. He's trying to fight out the cage of your body. Just like, I've got to fucking kill him.
Yeah.
Like, you know, as his friend, his son.
One question.
Yes.
Do you think I'm stupid?
Everyone.
We'll find out next time. As we come to what will be the last part of the season, as they face up against the burnt bishop. And at this point,
Don't worry, he only moves diagonally.
and actually, before we sign off properly, all roll insight for me, please.
Okay. Jesus.
Oh, I think well, you've done well. I have not.
I've rolled it again, 24.
You will remember them
Same, I rolled
talking
9.
about a cult leader they had taken down, and with some of the phrasing of what he just said. Instead you killed me, but alas, I am now a living martyr. This individual you grasp at this point is the cult leader Damios that was killed by another venturing party that has now come back to life in this form. And what you face now, but you will see in the next part. Thank you so much. Thank you to Akert, who was playing as Bryn, Josh as Runs, and of course I've been playing everybody else. And like, subscribe, follow all that shenanigans. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to eviscerate these guys and hey, maybe GPK. Woo! Doesn't seem too excited. Anyway, see you later. Boo! See ya, and thank you so much, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.